Hey guys, it's Julie. So I just wanted to do a quick little update, talk to you about a series that I've been watching, called Escape the Night. And Joey Grafecia, one of my favorite YouTubers, has been was one who produced it. It's basically a murder mystery set in the 1920s, and it's really cool because it reminds me of like the murder mystery parties that friends of mine would put on every New Year's Eve. And I mean, they were like really well thought out and well planned and everything. So basic premise of the story is Joey inherits this. Joey's character is that he can kind of see the future in like dreams and stuff. Because the very first episode, he does kind of like a prequel, and he's like, for years I dreamt of a house not built by hands. And one day I inherited that house, but it wouldn't leave me alone until I found others. So he hosts this party. He says everybody's got to be dressed like they're in the 1920s. Everybody's got to act like they're from the 1920s, or the house won't appear. So they get there, they have the party. Then they find out that Shane Dawson, is a part of a group that was sent to battle because there's this evil that's like overshadowing the house or part of the house or something like that. And Shane was sent to basically do away with it. Well, the problem is he's the first to die. And that's how everybody else finds out. And they also find out that they find a note that says one of the people here is in league with the evil of the house. Now, it's interesting how people react because a lot of people end up going after each other and kind of being like, I don't trust you, you could be in league. You know, they ask questions, they kind of split into groups, and they're kind of like, I don't trust this person, blah, 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 which ends up leading to people dying. I mean, obviously, it's fake. Nobody really dies or anything like that, but, I mean, they go through different challenges, and it's very macrame. It's very much like a good dark murder mystery. But, so, we found out in this last episode who's in league with the evil. And, spoilers, don't click away if you haven't seen it. Also, I would recommend that you go see it because YouTube Red, I think you can get like a free month subscription. And, I'm sure the episodes will be up on regular YouTube once it's all over. I mean, I'm sure there'll be some way of watching it. But anyway. So, basically, the very first episode, Joey's in the house, everybody shows up, and he introduces his staff. Now, he has three people in his staff. He's got Arthur, who's kind of the head of the servants. He's one who basically, you tell Arthur what to do, he tells the others what to do. And there's Sarah the maid, who is incredibly creepy, and for so many episodes I thought, okay, Sarah's got to be involved somehow. And she still may end up being involved somehow, but, I mean, she was seriously creepy. But she also did help Joey and the others with certain challenges and stuff. So that might, so it was kind of like, okay, are you on our side or are you not on our side? And then there's another guy who I can't remember his name, but he's like the groundskeeper. So anyway, it's challenges, and in certain challenges, they have to vote for 2 people to participate. And so they go in, and whoever doesn't complete the challenge in time dies. And this last one was kind of hard to watch because, and I know that they're not like professional actors or whatever, but I honestly was like, are they really feeling pain? So anyway, so basically they have to help this guy. Basically they find out, and this was a couple episodes ago, that they have to find and release 4 former owners of the house. Or I don't know if it's owners or if it's just people who are associated with the house. Not really sure how that works. But anyway, so these 4 people need to be released so that they can perform an exorcism, get rid of the evil spirit, and basically go back to the present day. Oh, and they have until morning to do this. So this is kind of interesting. So basically this last guy that they helped, he was seeing hallucinations, and so they have to go in and experience some of these hallucinations, and they have to figure out puzzles and stuff like that, and they're doing a really good job. But one of them ends up dying, and then they all go back. Because the guy's like in a straitjacket, because he's basically been considered crazy his whole life. So he goes up. So they go up there, they unlock him from the straitjacket, and all of a sudden, Arthur, who's the head of the servants, comes up, starts intimidating him, and the dude, I think his name wasn't Colin, I can't remember what the guy's name was, but he was like, you can't threaten me anymore. And he turns and looks at the remaining 3, and he's like, if I were you, I would run. And then Arthur turns around, and he's got this mischievous, evil little smirk on his face, and that blew my mind. Because I thought for sure that he was either going to be one of the guests, but I had no idea which one. I even thought it was going to be Joey. It was going to be a case of, because Joey kind of had the thing up until like this past episode, where he was like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to help. Because there were like a challenge where they had to bury one of their own alive, or whatever. And it's like, I'm not going to help with that and stuff. And so that made some of the others think, well, you're in league with the evil. Because you're not helping with this. You're not helping us survive. And it's your house. Surely you would know more about what's going on than you're letting know. Turns out that wasn't the case. Turns out it was Arthur. Now, I'm hoping we get an episode that gives a little bit of his backstory. How he got involved in this. Is he a previous owner? And if so, is he the last owner that they have to deal with? That's what I want to know. And so, it's been a really good series, and I really like it. And so, I think if you guys can, I know not a lot of you, I know that, even the $10 subscription is tough for some people, and I understand that. That's, but if there's a way you can watch this, I would seriously recommend it. It is really good, and it is really, and I mean, it's not professional. It's not professional acting. It's a bunch of people, it's a bunch of people who make videos for a living. I mean, they're not going to be, Broadway's level quality or whatever. But I still think it's really good. So, I would highly recommend it anyway. Alright, so, but that's pretty much it, guys. I just wanted to share my thoughts, share that little synopsis, and put that hearty recommendation out there. Other than that, I'm still having issues with using QuickTime to record any Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know if it's just that game that it has a problem with, or if it's because my computer's getting older and it uses up too much RAM. I'm not really sure, so I'm going to run a couple of experiments and see if I can record any of my other games, like maybe one of my Steam games or something, and see if that'll work. Otherwise, I will keep vlogging. I will keep updating you guys on stuff, and I will do my best to get you some gameplay up in the near future. So anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. I am working tomorrow and Sunday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.